Well, as we look past winter into spring, families and students are making sure they don't miss the deadlines to apply for college scholarships. So that's right. It is, whether you like it or not, scholarship season. It's never too early to start planning for yourself or for your student.
Joining us today to give a little bit of insight is Dr. Ryan Burton, Director of College Initiatives at DSST Public Schools. Thanks for being with us today. And of course, Jose Guzman, a senior at Aurora Science and Tech, who just received a scholarship. You're going to have to tell us more about that in just a second because we're so proud of you. But first, let me ask you, Dr. Burton, when is the time for our seniors, maybe even juniors, to start looking into scholarships and that sort of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, thank you so much for having us. We're so excited to represent DSST today. Really, it's better to start early. I encourage students to start looking during their junior year and then start applying the summer before your senior year. Starting early gives you a chance to work on those applications before you get busy with extracurriculars and classes, so the earlier the better.
Smart. And then I know that a lot of people have been talking about these scams. Did you encounter any scams? Is this how do you warn the viewers right now to not make sure that they go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, scams do happen when it comes to scholarships. One thing to be looking for is if a scholarship application asks you to pay a fee at the end, it's likely a scam. I always encourage students to use their college counselors and to also look to really trusting websites like the College Board or fastweb.com. But yeah, unfortunately, the scams do happen. Did you ever experience that, Jose?
Fortunately, no.
Okay.
Yeah, thank goodness. But Jose, tell us about your experience. Did you find it easy? How was it finding one that matched, your profile and what you could offer?
It was a pretty stressful situation, yeah. But that is where my college counselors came in. Shout out to Miss Lopez, who did help me a lot in my journey, I don't think I would have found out about Questbridge without her. And like I said, it's stressful. You have to be filling out applications, getting these documents through, but yeah, your college counselors definitely do take a big part in that.
And Jose, did you find any national or even local resources or options that you were able to use and you would recommend to any of the viewers out there?
There's definitely websites out there like scholarships.com or Going Merry. And you could also, your college counselor can also help you out with that. It's really up to you to look into what resources you're trying to find. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What scholarship, do you mind telling us the deets? What scholarship did you win and how much was it?
I got the Questbridge Match Scholarship. It's a full-ride scholarship.
What?
The amount really varies based on the college you're going to, but like I said, it is full ride, so it covers everything.
That's a dream. That's a parent's dream.
Yes.
I know your parents are proud.
You should be so proud. Okay, so DSST says that the schools in Denver and Aurora have a strong track record in this area. Why is that?
Yeah, so the number one thing that we focus on at DSST is helping our students make an affordable college choice and also matriculate to colleges that'll give them a good chance of persisting to graduation. So it's not just about getting into college, but succeeding while you're there. I'm really happy to share that for our class of 2025, they earned over $24 million in scholarships, wow. And then half of them are paying less than $3,000 on an annual basis, which is huge. And we make sure that they're getting connected to different resources, both the state, local, and national resources, but we're also coaching them with financial aid all throughout the process. So it's a big focus on us, and I'm proud of the work that we've done.
Incredible.
Yeah, you should be proud. That is incredible. Congratulations again to you, Jose. And Dr. Burton, for all of the work and everything that you're doing to help these kids succeed, because God knows they deserve it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.